I'm back down here at the Adams Branch on my buddy's property, and I'm going to get down here to some of the spots I have not made it to yet and see if I can't find some extra digging spots or anything of interest. Well, I've already found a little bit of debris, and as you can see, a cobalt bottle. As the heat progresses today, I'll definitely have to keep my eyes out for snakes, because this is a pretty remote place. Even though we're pretty close to Brownwood, no one really ever comes down into this area other than the landowner and maybe some of his workers. One thing I've learned is the low areas in these creeks are usually hot spots for relics and things that, you know, have washed up into that area. So we're gonna get down here real quick if I can without breaking my net, and I'm gonna see what's down here. All right, right off the bat, I see quite a few bottles. You can see a couple here. We've got a couple over that way as well. I'm gonna see if I can't reach over here and pry a couple of them out. This first bottle I know is not gonna be in the age range I want, but it is another flask. And I may take that one with me because that one's pretty cool. If I can get it. Yeah, Old Taylor. Old Taylor whiskey flask. I'll take it. Looks like we've got a soda bottle of some sort here. Let's see what we pull out. That is an unembossed, looks like an ACL bottle, but all the label's gone. There's another neat bottle I just saw laying in the creek. I'm unsure of what that was, but it seems that we're getting into the age that I'm after. This is not a screw top, it's a cork top bottle. So definitely getting into the range I want to be in. Y'all ever wonder how I can get out to places like this and never get carried off by mosquitoes or chiggers or any other nagging insect? Well, that's because of Texas Handmade Suds. They make some of the best mosquito repellent that you have probably ever seen. This stuff right here is all natural. It's made just down the road in Comanche, and they've been making this product for well over 10 years. So tell me, would they still be selling it if it didn't work? Y'all go check them out at texashandmadesuds.com. Use promo code Tyler and get 10% off their oil or lotion. All right, I'm a little further downstream and I've spotted a couple bottles here. As you can see, I'm gonna see if I can't get over here and get them without soaking myself. Looks to be possibly another liquor bottle of some sort. Says 1 pint. Still don't think it's in that age range I'm looking for. So a lot of people always ask me what I usually take out with me on adventures like this, and it's pretty plain, pretty simple. I mean, nothing special. I usually take, you know, my mosquito repellent, and then I have my shovel, my metal detector, my pinpointer. I also carry a firearm with me, so I have medical supplies. I have a tourniquet, you know, the necessities. When you're this far away and no one knows where you're at, you need to look out for yourself and make sure that, you know, you pack everything that you're going to need, and maybe even things you think you won't need. A few of the things I got to look out for out here, of course, snakes, and then there's packs of wild hogs that frequent this area pretty heavy, and also the pesky poison ivy, poison oak, poison sumac, that junk I get into every dang time I'm down here. God awfulest stuff I've ever seen in my life, and I just can't stay away from it. One thing about searching for these old places and hiking through this remote area is if you don't want it bad enough, you're never going to make it there. And we got our first snake of the day. I don't know what kind he is, but he just slid up around that tree. I don't think I'm gonna try and find out either. Hey, I don't know if y'all can see him, but look at that alligator snapping turtle right there, boy. He is bigger than a basketball. He is right there. I can see this bottle sticking out. I think it's gonna be another whiskey bottle. Looks like it, yep. Another whiskey bottle. Pretty much what I found today. I guess we'll call this the whiskey trip. All right, so I'm hiking back up to the car. I'm pretty much done here today. Didn't find anything of real historical value, but at least you got a picture of what the county used to look like before it was settled. One thing I can say is I give a lot of respect to these pioneers that came out here and tamed this land and made it what it is today. I'd also like to say thank you and give another shout out to my partner here, Texas Handmade Suds. They make some of the best body care products, not just the mosquito repellent and the lotion, you know, that I talked about earlier. They make soaps, they make lotions, they make any kind of body care product you could really think of. And not only that, it's high quality, locally made, and you can get 10% off by using code Tyler at checkout online for their oil and lotion mosquito repellent. Who doesn't like 10% off? Take advantage of that. We'll see y'all next time.